Hi, my name is Johnny Johnston. They call me the old sewing machine man. I'd like to show you today an interesting version of a treadle sewing machine. Most treadle sewing machines, you have to do hand mechanical work to lift the sewing machine into the working position. This sewing machine, made by the Standard Sewing Machine Company out of Cleveland, Ohio, was a new innovation in how to raise and lower the sewing machine, as it had an automatic vertical lift. This lift was patented in November of 1930. Alright, we're going to show you the operation of the machine and how it differs from the normal operation of a treadle sewing machine. Alright, as you open the lid on the sewing machine cabinet, the auto lift inside allows the sewing machine to raise vertically by a spring mechanism built in the machine. Now this is almost 100 years old, so it doesn't work quite as well as a new one. As you raise and lower the sewing machine using the mechanism, the carriage inside the cabinet rides on two tracks which have two tooth gears, one on either end of the machine carriage. Those teeth gears run up and down a vertical track inside. A control arm in the back of the machine sticks into the back of the carriage and helps that mechanism work its way up and down in a vertical direction. The entire vertical lift mechanism on this machine is controlled from the lid, which is connected to an actuator arm which has an arm inside which connects to the carriage. So as you raise the lid on the sewing machine, the actuating arm moves and raises the carriage inside the sewing machine all the way up to the vertical position. Once it is in the vertical position and the top is opened all the way up, it locks the sewing machine into a sewing position where it won't move. In reverse, to close the machine, if the machine head were sitting here, to close the machine, you would start moving the top of the machine, the top of the cabinet lid. This would in turn force the machine carriage internally back down through the inside of the machine until it locks in the lower position, closing up the cabinet completely. Right, once the mechanism is raised and the top lid is opened to its full extension, the machine is up in the sewing position. And this was a very pretty machine when they made it. It had a lot of detail, a lot of gold graphics on it, and it is very pretty. And in the sewing position, the only other thing you would need to do would be raise the front panel so that your feet would fit in for sewing. To do that, you merely just push the front panel up and lock it out of the way. Now the machine is set up for the sewing position. This was quite a machine in its day. Quite a machine.